你好，祝你有美好的一天。这就是频道 Celebrity News Today 247。这是今天的新闻。
How likely is Xiao Zhan'S car overturned? His black fan said this. It will be the safest one. Recently, I have often seen a few big tuba talking about Xiao Zhan, and they have all received condolences from their colleagues. Admonition is also sent to others, so that you can appear to be fair. He liked what he said. Does it seem that I am fair? It's not unreasonable to be understood as Xiao Zhan'S marketing account because we not only talk about Xiao Zhan and his fans, but also write good aspects, filter out the bad side. There are even 227 style passers by who said, "You are not afraid that Xiao Zhan will overturn the car. Did it cause all your works to be taken off the shelves? But I don't want to write about others. Still can't write about others. Of course it will. Doesn't anyone write it? Just want to write, and the value is not worth writing about." Writing hotspots is the best way to rub hot searches. When talking about Xiao Zhan, it's well known that Xiao Zhan is a dragon who never sees the end. I don't know when it will be next time, so where are so many topics to write about? To be honest, every time I don't want to write, there are always one or two things that happen. It reflects the rareness and difficulty of Xiao Zhan, and the fans are different. People who write about negative events will really be deleted. Mr. Wu, Ms. Zhang, Ms. Zhao, Ms. Fan, Mr. Zhang, etc. Without exception, the content has all been taken off the shelves, so why waste this time? I recently saw a new term, internet streetluzy. It is the person who wanders from this social platform to the next social platform with a mobile phone every day, commonly known as network streetluzy. This image fits everyone who surfed at the end of the year. Guarana has reached the point where it can be swiped on any platform. If you don't want to eat this melon, it's no good. It's like a lily who is busy in the melon field until it takes off, but if there is less link, this melon will not be enough to eat. This is especially true of the recent rollover of first-generation idols. From the beginning of the year to the end of the year in 2021, especially the first-generation idols, the collapse was caught off guard. There is no room for the collapse, and the collapse sees the chance of rebirth. After watching these series of house collapses, how likely is Xiao Zhan'S car overturned? I'm not going to say. Let's take a look at what Xiao Zhan'S black fans say. They all say that those who know the current affairs are handsome, but I didn't expect this sentence to be spoken in the population of Heishan. It stunned me. Of course, this is not to stabilize the turbulent hearts of those people in Xiao Zhan, or for other purposes. I still agree with part of what he said. The original words are like this: "It is not surprising that there will be any big cakes and endorsements after Xiao Zhan." There is a large section of content in the middle which is a bit nonsense, so I won't repeat it. The simple understanding of this paragraph is that the black fans of Pua can't compete with the capital behind Xiao Zhan. If there is capital, it will be hacked for a year. No one wants this capital. Skip directly to the second half. He didn't hit him in such a big battle last year, and this year he was clean and unscathed. From then on he will be the safest entertainer. It can be seen from this sentence that this person is the person who has experienced and participated in Xiao Zhan's cyber incident. The funniest thing is at the end, so after this year, in the future, his endorsements or film and television will blow out. I saw the information. Next, he has 3 major film and television projects that he has already decided. The basic gear expires next year, and there are a lot of endorsements to be announced later. It can be said that in another 10 days, he will usher in a new journey in his career this year. After reading it, my dear, I really don't believe it. This turned out to be from Xiao Zhan'S black fan, and a bunch of people echoed in the comments section. This is what Xiao Zhan now sees in their eyes. And the main animation has 3 film and television pie. They also know that there is no need to make a fuss about Xiao Zhan's pie and endorsements. The previous endorsements from those coals basically reached an accuracy rate of over 95%. One by one official announcement. It can be said that before the official announcement of Ralph Lauren fragrance, there is also the motivation to fight harder and mess up Xiao Zhan's business with negative voices on the internet. But after the endorsement of Ralph Lauren fragrance, it is well known that the brands that Xiao Zhan will be officially announced on social platforms are not one by one. Instead, they came out in droves, with as many as a dozen brand new brands at the peak, and these brands have no shortage of top international business, high profile and transportation tools and other categories. If according to the previous accuracy rate is as high as 95% or more, if I were Xiao Zhan'S black fan, I would collapse. I wonder what I did in the past year. The most important thing to destroy at all costs is the commercial sector. Unexpectedly, the part that I care about the most has reached an unattainable position. What was the battle last year? The people who watched the whole journey should have seen it. That's a long, naming essay that makes people go to death directly. When the whole country is concerned about the epidemic, the media questioned Xiao Zhan fictionalized things that did not happen, disseminated as an established fact in the minds of the public, and was flogged by online violence for 10 months. It was just to stamp Xiao Zhan's name as the inferior artist. However, it's a waste of great power. Don't ruin the bottom line. You see, they also know that they didn't beat him in such a big battle last year. This year, the clearness that made the entire entertainment industry tremble. Xiao Zhan is even more unscathed. Become the artist with the lowest risk index and the safest. As they said, there are still 10 days to complete the page in 2021. Waiting for Xiao Zhan's career will be a brand new journey.